Thank you so much for the use of the property. It was a great base for the command post. You'll probably find a few extra members in the club because nearly everyone who I have spoken to it about said it was a great location for camping. Unfortunately, we were unsuccessful with locating the missing person. I believe that we may need to utilise it a couple more times, and I believe this will be the last week. I'll confirm that and let you know. Once again, thank you for your assistance in this matter. Kind regards, Natalie, Sergeant, Southern Highlands Police Station. So very nice to receive a thank you, and the committee was fully supportive of that request. Actually, I went to Coolindilly on Sunday, and you would never even know that they were on the property. I have some copies of the TLCC news. I have in storage about 54 boxes of these. If people can offer to take them to your mechanic, your doctor, give one to a friend you know who's got a four-wheel drive, take some to work, put them in your lunchroom, whatever. I've got one box is already gone, another half, so I've got about another 2.5 boxes. If you would like some to help us out, to give some away, to promote the club, feel free. They're just up the back there. On the TLCC news note, we've lost Stuart Toyota. I guess they were probably supporting the club since from day dot. Disappointing to lose them. Everyone should have received the March-April edition of the TLCC, both in its print and electronic version, or just the electronic if that's all you get. Chris Taylor's putting together the May-June edition of the TLCC news. And always looking for more content and stuff for that magazine. Next general meeting to be held here. I've sort of confirmed, but we're just waiting on final confirmation. ARB will be bringing a 300 series with the current new bar that they've developed for that vehicle. So that should be at the general meeting in May. Thanks.
Thank you, Andrew. No, can you just put it down there? So, next would be the SASHL Director's report. We don't have a SASHL Director. Did you want to speak at all, Sue? Now, Sue, up on the stage, please.
Oh, and stand in the square. Bob said most of what's going on at the moment. Ken and I are happy to run an Easter weekend for families and children and anybody else who'd like to come and join us. We do need to let the Easter Bunny know how many Easter eggs to bring along. So if you want to come, can you please book through the website? And that's all to report on social activities. Andrew's taking care of the June long weekend. And the events scheduled for later in the year have got people willing to run them. So it looks like most of our usual events will be on for 2022.
Thank you, Sue. Okay, next we have the Land Ministry report. Brian is away, but he has given me some information to impart. He is saying Sue and Brian are heading off this weekend for 6 weeks, doing the Darling River Run with family, and then heading into Victoria themselves. They expect to be back in Sydney around 13th of May, and Brian says that he won't be so remote as not to be able to keep an eye on his emails. So if anybody's wanting to email to Brian, he is reachable. Now, his report, Coolindilly, a good turnout of 13 members for the March Working Bee. In addition to general maintenance item, works continued on the hut refurbishment and track repairs. The heavy rains have caused quite a bit of damage to the access track and the Horse Creek crossing. With the worst bits now repaired, The volume of water, 4.5 metres over Goodman's Ford, whoa, I've never seen that, was incredible looking at the debris lines. No damage has been caused to the camping areas as such. The big benefit is that all weeds, etc., have been cleared away. Somebody else has now got those, I guess. And the property now looks as clean as a whistle. Wambian Caves Road has incurred some damage, with the worst being from graffiti rock to our driveway. Also from the top to the lookout parts of the road have undercut and washed away, making quite a few narrow pinch points. Brian is saying if taking a large van down, it might be worth a rethink. So they are Brian's words. Take them if you wish. I don't think Brian says that lightly. The next working bee is on 9-10 April, which is this coming weekend. Just as a matter of that, Gordon White and John Kenny are going to look after Coolandiilly. And if there are any problems at Willow Glen while they're away, please talk to them. Now at Willow Glen, the first regular scheduled working bees was well attended by 12 enthusiastic volunteers who put in a Herculean effort over the weekend. Following rains and winds, a large number of trees had fallen, blocking many of the driver training tracks. Our aim to clear all tracks was achieved over Friday afternoon and Saturday. By the end of Saturday, we were all quite exhausted. Sunday allowed time for some maintenance around the shed and some hazard reductions, cleaning of gutters and first flushes, some mowing and spring cleaning of the shelves and fridges. I can't thank those who assisted over the weekend enough. And I think that just reiterates what I earlier had said about the efforts of those at Willow Glen last weekend. Sensational. Membership report, Robin.
Okay. Yep. That's how. That's why I need to. That's why I need to stretch. Yeah. That's better. Easy for me. Okay. Now that the shortness has been contained, so over the last month from the last meeting, we've had 9 new memberships come through. So we are still getting new members, and renewals are still coming through in dribs and drabs. Currently we have 822 memberships and 23 life members. Okay. We also have 224 members getting the TLCC magazine through email only. Okay, so we're still climbing. So yeah.
Thank you, Robin. Ian, four-wheel drive activities. Or we better give Robin a clap.
This way I don't have to touch it. Okay, I've got a really long report because of all the number of trips we've got. There's been some successfully run ones over the last few months. At the moment, though, we only have 1 at the end of this month and 2 in July. And if you want to book, too late. They're already full. So obviously we need some more trips to be planned and scheduled. But other than that, I've finished. That's all there was this time.
Ian, have you got any reports from trips or anything?
No, I haven't received any reports,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go on to general business from members, and I can see Elkie lurking over there.
Just checking.
Yes, as I announced last meeting, our supplier had a little bit of a whoopsie with one of our orders, and so they were prepared to pass on a discount to us. And we ended up with 13 of these, which are similar to what's on the rack, except they only have a half sip. And by the end of the evening, I've only had 2 left. So I've still got 2. They're both large, and they're $20 each. And this one, we've had it for a little bit, and the elastic in the bottom failed. So it's also on special for $30, normally $55, but it's super size. It's 4XL. So, come and see me. Thank you.
Thank you, Elkie. Any other general business from members? Dushan's a bit older than you. Stuart, we'll let him go first.
I have a very sad news to report. We lost our loved caravan. It should pick up here. Thank you, that's it better, yeah. What happened when we were down at Patonga, tried to park in a very tight spot, and suddenly there's a big tree appeared and attacked our caravan. So it was damaged, not very big damage, but what happened that they don't make any of those panels anymore. So to do the proper repair, they have to reskin the whole. And then the NRMA said, no, this is too expensive, we write it off. So that's what happened. Now, when there is a rat knot, you take everything out of the caravan, and I have the list of things which are available, and all these items have the senior 5% seniors discount and 5% for TLCC members. Okay, I circulate this amount. If you want something, let me know, or you can have it tonight because I have all things in the car. Or let me know, and then we can make a deal. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dushan. Stuart.
Just a question to the committee. I understand that meetings have been held. It's in the driver training meeting and also the committee meetings are no longer going to be held as they were somewhere else. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Has that been posted where they're going to be?
No, not yet. We're not sure where they're going to be yet. They will be as soon as we do. We are still holding our committee meeting for April at the Greyhound Club. After that, it is, I don't know whether I'm supposed to say this, but it's being rented, shall we say, for about 6 months by Channel 9 to make a show called Underground, or Underbelly King's Cross. So the whole club is just shut down and we have no access to it. So at this time, we have a proposal that I'm going to look at next week for where we will do our driver training. And hopefully that could also be the same where we would have our committee meetings. But we will post it when we know. Okay, any more general business from members? No? Okay, we'll go on to general business from committee. Alan?
Recently, we've installed a weather station down at Willow Glen, so I've given an article to Chris to put into the magazine when he gets around to it. But if anybody wants the way to get access to it, just pop me an email and I'll let you know.
Is it raining down there now? Is it raining down there now?
2 more this morning, I think.
Thank you. I'm sure that's going to be a very useful addition down there. Mark?
Nope.
Andrew? Robin? Ian?
No, but it's 14 degrees down there and fine.
14 degrees. That sounds very pleasant. Yes, we can. Okay, Alan, could you send the connection details to Andrew tomorrow? And you can put it up. Yep. Okay, we don't have a guest speaker tonight, as I said earlier. Poll Air were sort of in line, but they just couldn't do it. And I just hope or wish COVID would go away. Serjeant-at-Arms, Sally. Sally, take the microphone over there, and you can stand over there.
Which is fantastic for members. And we are celebrating, we understand that. So I'm not going to ask you to sing happy birthday. However, if anyone's got a birthday in April, yes? No? Okay, so we just had that lovely sign made by Katie. She also made that fantastic Easter sign. Katie surely brightens the meetings up, plus a wonderful homemade suppers she has. We have Norma here, and she's going to take the names of the lucky members who win these 6 fantastic Easter egg prizes. We have Easter eggs still available for the supper table there, which is very nice. Now, Chris Taylor, as mentioned to you, is away for 6 months. So he has asked Noel to take photos of members who win raffle prizes. So I'm going to nominate 2 members, and Noel will just take photos over there for the magazine. So if you don't wish to be in the magazine, I'm sure we'll get other members who will be happy to have photos taken. Now, I can see in this meeting we have some fantastic members we haven't seen for a long time. And that is Matt Northcott, past social land manager. Great to see you, Matt. He flew down from Queensland, God knows when, but it's lovely to see you. Stuart Robinson, we haven't seen for a long time. It's nice to see you. Oh, well. Well, there you go. I can see you front and centre there. John Gwynn, would you like to come up here, please? Some years ago, John Gwynn stood up and said, I'd like to thank TLCC for their friendliness and he loved being a member, and he was resigning. And lo and behold, he comes up again, he's rejoined. He even donated a gift card for our raffle prizes. And then I saw him at Kilindilly Working Bee. So come up here, John. And tell us, why did you join TLCC in the first place? And when did you join?
Let me think. I've been to the club 14 years now, so working backwards, 14 years ago I joined. I had a Jeep then, and now I've got a Prado, so things are even better. But it was, I did stand up before you. I suppose I was coming up to my 79th birthday, and I thought I was getting too old to make a good contribution to the club, and membership was coming up for renewal, so I thought, well, no, that's a good time to resign. But after I did that, a number of people from the club approached me and said, well, look, if you like the club so much, why bother resigning? And I thought, well, the reason I was thinking of resigning was that I couldn't really make a good contribution to things, volunteering and four-wheel driving activity, troop leadership and things like that. But the people that I spoke to said, well, look, don't worry about that. Just do your best, stay in the club and enjoy yourself. So that's what I've been doing for, I suppose, the last 3 or 4 years, Sally. So that's it. That's the story.
That's a wonderful story. This is a great story in the fact that when I spied John at the last Calendar Working Bee, this is a great story to say you don't have to work. Socialise, and he just came down, thoroughly enjoyed the social aspect of it, and that's what it's all about. If you want to do a bit of work, that is fine. So we just want to impress on members that that's why the Calendar Working Bees are so successful, because you come down here, have fun, just like John. He relaxed and had a great time.
That's right, exactly, Sal.
So I'd like you now to draw the raffle tickets now, John. Just the raffle here.
So one at a time, is it?
One at a time.
It's all been shuffled, has
It's
it?
all been shuffled, yes. So the first raffle ticket is green D24.
I do have an interest in this. I better check what I've got.
Green D24. The first member who came to the meeting, good on you. The second one,
Another one?
another one. The next one is green D94. Anyone, any of those 6 boxes. Would you like your photo taken for the magazine? Good, okay, just stand over there, please. D94, good. Choose any box you like. And Noel, could you just take those 2, the photos? Brilliant. Just like to go over there. Thanks. Third prize, D green 26. Oh, Elkie. The next one is green D78.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Excuse me, D41. Green D41. Anyone? Yeah. Oh, good on you, Robin. Green D93. Oh, good on you, Dennis. I think is that the last one?
What do we get lucky last?
Lucky last. That is it, and we'll see you next month.
Thanks, Sal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sally. Now, for anybody that heard Sally say that this meeting is being sent out as a web thing, it isn't yet. This is the second time Richard and Ricky have done it. We are yet to decide whether we do want to put this out on a website. One of the problems we're worried about is that if we do, nobody's going to come here. And we would be very sad if that were to happen. So, and what would you do with all your egg sandwiches, Katie? Okay, but without anything else going on, the next general meeting will be held on 2nd of May 2022 here at the Liberty Hill Church of Chullora. So I declare the meeting closed. What, meeting's not closed?
Sorry. Sorry about that. I noticed Gordon White isn't here. Gordon White is 80 this end of April. So we're celebrating his 80th birthday at the May meeting. But we're having a special surprise morning tea for him at Coolindilly this coming Saturday. And I've got a message book going around. So if you do know him and like to pen a few words, that'd be nice. And if you'd like to come down on Saturday, we're having a special morning tea. So you're very welcome to come down. And if you can you see me about what to bring for morning tea? We want to make it a little very special. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally. We now declare the meeting closed. Thank you.